Growing up, I had a sense that abortion was wrong, and I felt that, but I didn't feel it as strongly as when I was walking down my junior high school hallway with a couple of girlfriends, and we were talking about the abortion issue. And all of us were saying, you know, I don't really like it. It's just something about it is not good. And one of the girls said, I don't really like abortion, but we have to keep it legal for cases of rape and incest. And the moment she said that, I turned to her and I felt very pierced to the heart, and I said, that's how I was conceived. And I watched their faces completely change, and that's when I knew that this story was meant to be told.
At the time, I was literally homeless, motherless, jobless, penniless, 18 years old, a teenager, pregnant by rape, and I have a physical disability that is incurable. And I had been told that I was the perfect candidate for an abortion. And when people started hearing about it, I wasn't saying anything. I kept it to myself, and out of fear and especially shame. And at the time, I didn't say anything to people, and they had all kinds of assumptions, and I was suffering that persecution, but I stayed silent. And I was hearing things like, you can't be a mother, you know what you have to do. And even someone had offered me money to abort the baby. And I just knew by the flutterings within me, I knew because my body was changing, I understood, even in my ignorance and my fear, I understood this was a child. And I remember being about 18 weeks along in my pregnancy, and I remember sleeping on somebody's couch, and I was very restless. I couldn't sleep, so I went to the window, and I heard a voice within me, and it said, "This daughter is sacred and of God. This child is destined for great good." And at the time, 18 years old, I didn't understand what destined meant. I don't know what great good is. I just knew I was suffering and I was miserable. And June 14th, 1975, I gave birth to a beautiful, dark-haired, blue-eyed baby girl. I have no regrets under any circumstances. It was worth the difficulty and the unknowing. And now I'm a grandma, a very happy grandma. And so to me, my daughter's children are solid proof that we are here to help each other, to love each other, and to forward on to the next generation.